Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great week. Welcome to BOMA Greater Dallas Unplugged. Today, I have our Government Affairs Committee Chair, Sarah Adams, and Co-Chair, Regina McClendon, to give us an update on their committee. But before we go into that, I wanted to give you an overview of what this committee does for us. They are responsible for the association's advocacy, emergency preparedness, and building codes programs. This committee works with Texas BOMA and BOMA International to advance our legislative and regulatory affairs. They monitor local issues and represent the association when needed. And lastly, they raise funds for our Political Action Committee, which falls in line with local, state, and federal levels. I really enjoyed being on this committee because it's we talk about all the hot issues that are going around, and it's just a really great resource of information for everyone. So we'd like to help spread this information out to you all. This is just the start of it. So let's say hi to Sarah and Regina. Hey guys, how are y'all doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Hi, Kristine. Thank you guys for taking the time to do this. I'd say you're having a busy year, but I think it's like this all the time for you guys, right? How's it going?
It's going pretty great, Kristine. I must admit, when I joined the Government Affairs Committee, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I just knew that I wanted to be involved and I wanted to learn more about how government works on a state and federal level. And I am so proud that during the last 2 years, we've actually focused on building relationships with our local leaders. And we've been so successful that even the city of Dallas and other leaders are reaching out to us, asking for advice on issues because they now see us as an authority and a partner.
Sarah?
I second that. I feel like we have fostered those same relationships at the state level. We do our advocacy efforts every 2 years where we go down to Austin in February. We're going this coming February of 2021. And the same thing, our representatives that meet us at the Capitol come back to Dallas. And if there are issues that are pressing for them or that are relevant to the commercial real estate industry, they have reached out to us for guidance and support. So that's been, really nice to have that partnership.
Y'all have done a really good job in having those relationships. It's been years of doing that. So kudos to you guys for keeping up those partnerships that we have with our city and state officials. So thank you guys. So I hear there's a bill that's being introduced to the United States House of Representatives. It's about receiving a tax credit to clean your facility properly. But see, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You guys get to hear about these things right off the bat, something that's so strong for our members to know about. It's so intriguing. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, Kristine, you're correct. The ISSA, which stands for the International Sanitary Supply Association, has started a campaign called Clean Start Back to Work Tax Credit. And what this is this is a tax credit that is provided to businesses to ensure that they are properly cleaning their workspace to help to fight the coronavirus. And this proposed bill would provide individual businesses up to $25,000 per location or $250,000 per entity to use on for eligible expenses through March 31st of 2021. And some of these expenses include professional cleaning services, cleaning products, training workers on proper cleaning protocols, purchasing sanitary related equipment, and they can also use it for their own workers' PPE.
Cool. That sounds like a really good tax credit that we need to keep an eye on. Hopefully it can get through. What's the status of the bill?
Kristine, on June 1st, the bill was actually introduced to the House of Representatives by Senator LaHood and Senator Murphy. The bill is H.R. 7079, and it was referred to the Means and Ways Committee. Honestly, the committee can take as long as they want to review this bill. But once it's reviewed, it'll go back to the House of Representatives to vote, and then someone will have to sponsor it in the Senate, and that process will start all over again before it can be passed.
Very good. Sounds like this is something that we need to get behind. Is there anything you guys would suggest?
I mean, BOMA Greater Dallas should definitely get behind this bill. It's important that we get our tenants back into our buildings as property managers. And before we can do that, the tenants and their employees need to feel that our buildings are safe. And so backing this bill will help ease those burdens and encourage building owners and property managers to take the necessary steps to sanitize their properties so that employees will come back to work.
That is good. Do y'all know if BOMA International has done anything on their side for this?
Kristine, I know that as of yet, BOMA International has not published anything on their website. However, Henry Chamberlain, who is the president of BOMA International, said that he applauds the representatives LaHood and Murphy for their forward thinking as a way to get our tenants back in the building.
Very good. Sounds like, yes, this is definitely something we need to get behind. And I know one of the things that our members can do is reach out to their legislators and let them know about it. It's called the Clean Start Back to Work Tax Credit, and it's the HR 7079 bill. So be sure to send a letter, do what you need to do, call them, and you can help be that resource for us as well. So thank you guys. Before we let you guys go, I want to plug in your fundraisers that you have for the PAC. We have one coming up for the July luncheon, where we are auctioning off a wine tasting or whiskey tasting that is being hosted by Julie Young, Kathy Keebler, and myself. So be sure to have your paddles ready to auction off there. And what other items do you guys have going on?
So we also currently, if you go to the BOMA Greater Dallas website, you will find our new BOMA Greater Dallas baseball caps and polo shirts that are available for purchase effective immediately. So get them while they're hot.
Good. What else, Regina?
So we also have an upcoming webinar on the legal, practical, and operational concerns for buildings related to COVID-19. It will be a panel with an attorney, someone with an insurance company, and a property manager. And you can ask questions about any sort of liability concerns related to dealing with COVID-19 in your common areas in your building. So we haven't set a date yet, but please be on the lookout for that.
Very good. Yes, I will for sure. I think that sounds really intriguing. Well, thank you, ladies, for being a part of this and giving us a quick update. And just keep up the good work. Y'all are doing such a great job in keeping our name out there and representing us to our city officials, state and federal. So thank y'all again. Hope you guys have a great one. Thanks.
Thanks, Kristine. Bye.
Consider yourselves up to date with government relations. Here are a few reminders for you this week. If you haven't done so already, make sure you change out those mask signs, because last Friday, Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins mandated that businesses require their employees and visitors to wear a mask when 6 feet of separation is not feasible. This order goes into effect all the way through August 4th, unless extended, modified, or terminated early by Jenkins. Check out our COVID-19 resource page on our website for the full details. Make sure to sign up for these upcoming events. We have the BOMA International Virtual Conference and Expo. It'll be held July 7th through the 9th. The first keynote speaker will be Henry Chamberlain, BOMA International's president and COO. Hear his annual State of the Industry address, where he gives his insight on how he sees commercial real estate going. And then on Wednesday, July 8th, listen in on a panel discussion about post-pandemic outlook for commercial real estate. Shelby Christensen, BOMA International's chair, will be moderating this panel, which will have industry leaders giving us their take on this topic. And then on Thursday, July 9th, will be the Toby Awards. We will have an in-person event that will be held at 2401 Cedar Springs Road right across the street from the Crescent here in Uptown Dallas. And we'll be watching the Toby Awards, and our event will start at 2 o'clock. So be sure to sign up for that as well. As far as BOMA Greater Dallas events go, we have the Foundations of Real Estate Management course starting on July 10th. YP is holding their bingo night on Wednesday, July 15th. Our monthly July luncheon will be held at Eddie Dean's Ranch, Tuesday, July 21st. The Industrial Committee will be hosting a virtual lunch and learn on July 29th. And then the Shooting Clays tournament will be at Elm Fork Shooting Sports on Friday, August 21st. So be sure to get those teams together and sign up. Everything is all on our website for you to register there. And don't forget to turn in your gala donations and those team stories that I've been asking you about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to check out the episode before this one, and you'll have full details on it. And then last but not least, of course, we have another contest for you guys. All you have to do is subscribe to our BOMA Greater Dallas YouTube channel. And then you'll be placed into a drawing to win a $50 gift card. So do it right now. Press this button right here. It says subscribe. Do it, and you'll be in that drawing. So good luck. Thanks, guys, for listening to another episode of BOMA Greater Dallas Unplugged. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep up the good work. Have a great one. Thanks.